because you got to still meditate on it and take time to digest it. And we be stranded so far away from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, like you got to just come humbly and with an open ear and do your own research and pray first that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai give you the Holy Spirit to receive the truth. But the Lord said, shall humble themselves, read on.
Shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face.
Right, and the Lord's face is what? His word. You know?
And turn.
Yeah.
And turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Right, it's showing that the land of Israel is fucked up. And so what? He said he'll get Amalek and them the fuck up out of there. He'll blow them up out, heal it by what? Cleansing it through fire. He said, look, I'll give y'all land back, all that shit, if y'all will turn and repent. So what this devil did was he found ways to keep Israel away from the truth. Like, and he figured like by him doing that will extend his rulership. I mean, because long as Israel is not dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and off, he figured I could stay in power. So I'm gonna give these niggas pork, I'm gonna give these niggas sports, events, I'm gonna give these niggas rap contracts, I'm gonna give these niggas all kinds of shit. Not just bullets and wrath and jail and shit like that. Yeah, Esau got that for niggas too. But Esau got the goodies for Jake too. Esau giving Jake everything. Listen, just stay the fuck away from your God, because the more y'all deal with your God, the less likely I'm gonna get blown the fuck out of power. So this devil knows that. But guess what? The elect is waking up.
That's right.
And he's wondering like how the fuck, you know, and that's why with these other camps, they sell out what? They stop with the first thing you Apostle Tahar mentioned it, which is a very vital point. He said the first greatest sign you know a camp sold out is they stopped using that name. And I was like, damn, that's heavy. Because like you could say all kinds of shit, you know, they sold out. But one thing Esau does is he take that name away from Jake. All the other shit, like with the doctrine, he'll switch that up later. But one thing he tell them, look, I'll give you your first 200 million or whatever, but I'll tell you what to do later. But for right now, you get rid of that name. And when you check out Comfy, all these other dudes, first thing they switched up was that name. Then they start coming with the other bugged out shit. You name it, you know, you could sleep with your woman on the Sabbath, all kinds of shit, right? So, but a lot of things they switch first is that name. They drop that name because it's power in that name. And Esau, no, I don't want these niggas calling on that name, even if they not even fully right and don't really got the doctrine or even well learned. That name, you being an Israelite calling on that name, is power in that alone.
Right.
And Esau tries to take that from you.
Right.
I think that's the brother Kadar just popped in.
Yeah, shalom.
Shalom, brother. So it's power in that name. So this devil, he want to take that name. He want to take that name away. You know. So read that again. That last part.
Then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Right. So that's what. So we got to come back to the Lord. So Esau, he does everything in his power to prevent us and to keep us coming back to the Lord. You know what I mean? And he strategically found ways to keep us from our power. You know, with the religion and all of that. And he think by them doing that, is buying him some time. That's why he's mesmerized at the elect. He said, and they stood on their feet with great power. and the eyes that saw them. Matter of fact, get that. What's that? Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. No. Give me Psalm 50 and what you got? That's it on that. Give me Psalm 50 and 21, and Yaiqua, give me Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. So this devil was shocked at Israel. Like, yo, how the fuck these niggas? Like, yo, like I did everything to these niggas, and these niggas still rise and wake back up. And even he tried to shut the truth down by selling out certain camps. But guess what? You still got believers out there. You still got a shitload of brothers and sisters that really true believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that you didn't shut down, that didn't buy, that you didn't pay or sell off. So Esau, like, man, like, how the fuck and Esau know through the history. Anytime I put my hands on the Lord's people and they start calling on his names, motherfuckers got fucked up. Esau knows that. So that's why Esau try to do shit that had you go off, that had you sin, so he could say, I ain't make him do that. He did that on his own. So what Esau do, he set booby traps out there. Because if he was to directly put his hands on us, on the elect, and we start using that name, that's going to shorten his kingdom. He knows that. This devil know the history. He know who we are. He know what happened once Israel was dealing with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and the king at the time tried to oppress them, and he got rolled on. This devil knows that. So give me what you got, Yaiqua, Baba Kashan.
God. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1, and we read, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors.
Yeah, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness in the face of such that has afflicted him. Who's the righteous man? The elect men out here teaching the word in sincerity and truth. It says they shall stand in great boldness. Like, you know, we thought nothing of it. I didn't. I just was loved that I finally found something that the being, because niggas was gang banging and doing dumb shit coming up, but I was like, I never really found something that I could join or being that was really worth me being in. You know what I mean? I would fuck with the church for a while, but I never actually joined the church. I went to the shit my girl went to at the time. I went to her church just to, because that was the word of the Lord, and that was the closest to the scriptures I had at the time. But I never but to come out in a downtown area, especially in a bigger city, in the middle of the city, then you put yourself on camera, you got nuclear bomb signs and all that shit. It take a lot of courage to do that. I know a lot of tough bitch niggas who wouldn't do that. They look at you like, yo, man, nigga, you crazy, yo. And I'm like, nigga, you running around the ghetto shooting up shit, killing people. But you wouldn't stand. They look at like, yo, you will go out in the middle of the city, 5 deep, 10, 12, 13 deep, with new MOTB signs of Leviathan, fucking missile signs, America be destroyed. You got these funny garments on.
That's the real courage.
Yeah, so it take a lot of courage to do that. It take a lot of, for me, I don't know about other brothers, but for me, not to boast or brag, it was like second nature for me. Because I never gave a fuck what somebody thought about me anyway. Especially if you're a brother, I hear you out, like, okay, because maybe you saying something valid that I could repent from and make myself a better man. But if you was a bonehead kid motherfucker, I ain't give a fuck what you thought about me, because you was a piece of shit. It's something called So why I'm saying, if you want to take advice from them, why would you listen to their criticism?
Mm-hmm.
So like, yo, if you're not a person I would take advice from, I don't give a fuck what you criticize me about, because your thinking is programmed off of the ways of this fucking devil. Your fucking thoughts don't matter until you repent and come up under the light of Yahweh Shai. The shit you gotta say and what you think don't fucking matter. You a bonehead ass nigga.
I got a preset.
Go ahead, brother. Salakia, I kind of got like in the
Oh
spirit.
no, you good, brother. Hey, this is 1 Corinthians 4:10, and we read, "We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but ye are despised." And that was just to back you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Right.
Hey, you know, to other people, we might look like fools. Hey, what are they doing on a Saturday night or wherever, you know, you push camp? Yo, these motherfuckers out there sweating in the motherfucking blistering heat. What are they doing out there, man? They yelling, they all mad and shit like that. What do they got going on? We look like fools to them. But we actually, you know, we strong. We actually got faith. We storing up riches in heaven. It looked like one thing to the people, but we wise. And Yahweh Shai. You know, but you know, like you said, we gotta carry that type of mindset, like you were saying, to not give a fuck. I think all brothers should really have that type of mindset, especially, you know, when you push camp. Because if you give a fuck about what somebody thinks, you gonna want to not be out there.
Fucking with the
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me?
Oh, okay, but nah, Satan fucking with the feet a little bit. It's good. It's Tawab now. But now I was saying we the Lord's woman. So, and one thing with your woman, right? This how I got this from the scriptures. This how you know a woman is down for you. She's willing to embarrass herself in front of other women for you.
Right.
See, say you got a bitch, right? And anytime you talk, she be quiet, and this other woman around, or you tell her to do something, and you tell her to do 5 different things in 10 minutes, and she do all 5 of those things ASAP. You tell her to go change her outfit, you don't like it, and she go do it, and there's other Babylonian bitches around. That's an embarrassment to her, because to shame her. Oh, you a pick me? You got this nigga just telling you shit, this and that, and she be like, man, fuck y'all bitches. That's why y'all single. Y'all ain't got no man. Don't tell me how to please my man. Y'all mind y'all fucking business. I mean, and that's so a woman that's willing to embarrass herself for you, that's a sign of loyalty. Like how we to this world. Shot.
You kind of lagging. You kind of breaking up.
No, I was just saying how we this is Satan. Fucker, I hate this devil, man. The prince of the power of the air. You can hear me?
Yeah. Con.
No, I was just saying like how we willing to how a true woman that's loyal to you would be willing to embarrass herself in front of other women to prove herself to you.
Right.
And just like we, the Lord's women, are willing to embarrass ourselves to people of this world to prove ourselves to Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. Hey,
you got that? You got something to add? Kadar, I know you kind of just jumped in.
Nah, like you were saying, you're right. And then also with that, you know, when a woman told a woman, if a woman told her friends, like, yeah, yo, that's why you ain't got no man, they'll start cutting her off because they got cut by the fact that she ain't right. Because that demon in them would be like, yeah, oh, that bitch thinks she better than us now because she got a man. So they'll flip it and start talking about that woman and end up cutting her off for being around them.
Yeah, and then they become envious.
Right.
They resent that woman and they become envious of her.
Yeah,
and a lot of people, you know, Satan got a hold on them so hard, they envious of us. Some of them want to do Some of them want to do and want to get down with the truth, but they scared what another motherfucker won't think about them.
Facts.
Or what another motherfucker gonna say, or how they gonna look in the eyes of when they go back to work and people start bumping their fucking gums. So they never come into the truth. But deep down inside, I want to get with that, man. I wish I could do something like that. But they got the pressure of the world, and that's why the Lord said, "Who shall give me that Kedar, Matthews 8:36?" The Lord said, "Land, you embarrassed of me, I'm gonna be embarrassed of your ass."
It's weird,
man.
Too,
yeah, we ain't ashamed of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
And you gotta be brave to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai too, because you're presenting yourself as a living sacrifice. There's all type of dangers that can happen standing out there saying what we saying. Remember, it was like a pack of LGBTQ. The thing was like 50 feet. They were ready to jump at us on the road and park.
Yeah, Khan.
Because what we had to say about it, and we stood bold.
The shit like breaking up a little bit.
What we had to say about it was definitely controversial enough where people are ready to get action based upon speaking the words of the Most High and how he's against the things that people live by. So it takes courage, and like I said, a lot of people don't join because of the fear of bucking up against the world.
What I say, Matthews, or I think it's Mark 8:38.
What you looking for? The harvest is plenty?
No, it's Mark. He who is ashamed of me in this sinful generation, and will the Father be ashamed of when he comes with the presence of the holy angels? I think that's Mark 8:38.
Yeah, I got it. It's 37. I got it.
Okay, come.
All right, this is Mark chapter 8, verse 37. Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? For whosoever is ashamed of me and my words is in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him the Son of Man also will be ashamed when he comes in the glory of his Father with the holy angels.
Yeah, so you ashamed of the Yahweh Shai, you ashamed of this truth, you ashamed of now use wisdom, of course, but you ashamed to tell somebody what you stand for, what you believe in. You know what I mean? Or you ashamed to be a certain type of way, and you sin just to blend in with these people to be accepted of this world. The Lord said when he pop up with the angels, he gonna look at you and be disgusted with you and melt your ass.
Depart from me, I never knew you.
Yeah, huh?
It reiterates basically the same thing in Luke 9:26. You want me to grab it for you?
Yeah, bring it out.
This is Luke 9:26, and we read, "For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he shall come in his glory, or in his own glory, and in his Father's, and of the holy angels. But I tell you the truth, tell you of a truth. There be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the kingdom of the Most High." But just backing you up about that shame.
You got that Judith 7.
God, this is Judith 7:15, and we read, "Thus shalt thou render them an evil reward, because they rebelled and met not thy person peaceably." When we go up,
nah, it wasn't 15. He was talking. It was saying basically, if you sin, he wanted to attack Israel, but they was like, look, if they sinning, you could fuck them up. But if they not sinning, leave them alone. I think it's like 7, maybe 11. Let me pull it up right quick. I hate when I can't hunt certain things down. I forget little precepts here and there.
The route that the earth is going,
Nah,
some feel like he ain't gotta worry. The earth is waking up, like you said, bro. Turn to the world of Israel.
I think that's what you.
They too busy being spellbound, man.
It's probably not even in 7. I got I'll hunt it down later though.
I
Salakia. But that was
hold
a
on.
account though of like what was going on. But Salakia the bar,
But like I
what
was
you were
saying,
saying?
if you go outside today, you're gonna see a lot of our people in red, white, and blue stars and stripes. Our people be easily misled. So people are probably thinking, yeah, I ain't got nothing to worry about. We got 250 more years. As dumb as Jake is, like I said, the elect is waking up, man. Like you were saying earlier, and with these prophecies being fulfilled, they don't got that much time, so they really kicking it up, man. I was going to bring out the fact that come September they talking about no more paper checks for the SSI people that's on disability. Everything gonna be ran via what they call it direct deposit, which is another form of RFID, like MOTB system. So
Huh?
once everything get shipped up, I mean, once it get hipped up, man, we in that technology era of the RFID, the MOTB. So they gonna try to continue their plan according to plan as far as the war is concerned, man. So how we gonna stop that?
Is
Hey,
that air blowing through there or no?
just a little bit.
Let me put it
Just
here.
a little.
CEO, because I thought it was watching.
But yeah, hey, just to touch on that MOTB real quick. Hey,
Is
you
it
got
blowing now?
nah, you good.
All right.
Nah, the MOTB, like you were just saying, we into that era right now. You got Elon Musk. He has quotes out there saying that in the next few years, phones are going to be obsolete, that nobody's going to be using cell phones. When you dig into that or read in between the lines, he talking about the Neuralink, the brain chip. You know what I mean? And they talking about Agenda 2030. Then information got leaked that Agenda 2030, they really wanted to be like Agenda 2027. And this is speculation, this is hearsay, but this is coming from the elites. So when you think about that, like, yo, they about to ramp it up. Like it says in Revelations 12:12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. He know he got but a short time. He know his bounds, like the elder brought it out earlier. What was it, Job 14:5? That he has a certain time, that he can't go out. So what is he doing? He's kicking it up, and I think this right here is what he about to do. That's why Trump, even on his Twitter, he posted what on his Twitter, the Earth, and then a big red button, and he said the world's greatest reset, and him pushing it. So we in these times, man. We in these times of the great reset, the killing of the old world order to usher in what? The new world order.
The old world really died with that petrodollar. Remember the 50-year agreement in 2024? The petrodollar, the Saudi Arabia didn't renew it, and that really that really shut America down as a world reserve currency.
Right.
Because all nations, in order for them to buy oil, they had to
Had to
convert
use
their
that. Yup.
currencies into dollars.
Yeah, con.
And after that, Saudi Arabia didn't renew the petrodollar agreement. Well, and that was the elites really pulling the fucking plug on this place. And once they didn't renew that agreement, now everybody see Esau uses word a level playing field. We need a level playing field, a level playing field. You could just Google it and you'll see different, not Google, YouTube it, a level playing field. And it's short clips of different politicians just mentioning that as a buzzword. And what they mean by that is they're going to set up different countries with their own currencies. It's not going to be no world reserve currency where you got to trade in US dollars. Every country got their own currency. Every country got their own money, but their money is going to be attached to a stable coin. A stable coin is a digital coin. And what that digital coin is, we all could trade globally. We all could trade globally. We all could trade and have a bridge currency that links everybody money where everybody could trade together without one person, because none of these countries trust each other. Like, even though it's the BRICS, South Africa don't trust Russia to be the world reserve currency. Russia don't trust China to be the world reserve currency. Nobody trusts one another. So what the elite's gonna have it is like, look, fuck it. Every man for themselves. There's no world reserve currency. Every country got their own currency. Every country got their own CBDC. Because a stable coin ain't nothing but a CBDC, but it's just issued by the government. But all this shit is government issue. It's just that Esau's put his stamp on certain shit, and Esau hide behind certain shit, even though he's still controlling it. So each country get their own CBDC, and everybody could trade digitally. Nobody has no one country as the top dog and big homie no more. And Esau has to do that, because you will never set up a MOTB New World Order where everybody is C-hit with one country being the world reserve currency. He got to open this whole shit up globally.
Yeah, calm. Hence, that's the name, the New World Order. Hey, hey, and Trump getting it in right now. Trump getting it in right now with the whole digital dollar. He said that he will never have a U.S. digital dollar, and that's what he's creating right now. So this is what
he got his own digital coin? Trump coin or something like that?
This is what and he created it with somebody that got locked up for sex trafficking, for money laundering, and all of that. He went to jail for all of that. He helped Trump make this coin, and he pardoned him. So hey,
it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game.
Yeah, hey, so this is what it is. And Trump had a statue erected in front of the Capitol of him in gold and him holding the Bitcoin. He had it taken down. But this is what's letting you know what's about to what shit is about to be. And all that he needs is that one incident that really topples shit over. And what you say, talk about the Clarity Act. Hey, and he urged the government, the Senate, to pass that shit ASAP. He was like, "Yo, the way that the Straits of Hormuz and all what's happening right now in the so-called Middle East," he was like, "Yo, if you don't pass that Clarity Act right now, we done." So what is? So what's that?
Because
yeah.
Hey.
So what's that mean?
Because Iran was saying like it was going to start taxing boats coming through there, because due to the war, wars cost money. Due to the war, they country lost money. So they was like, listen, with the Straits of Hormuz, we gonna let certain ships through and pass through, but we gonna put like a toll out that bitch, and we gonna hit you with a toll. But so you can't sanction us. We want to get paid in Bitcoin. That's what they were saying. It was like we put a toll out there and tax the boats coming through on how many barrels of oil and shit, and make just like the highway got a toll. And they said, but see, with the US dollar being the world reserve currency, they got the power to sanction people. And see, that's why these other countries like, yo, we don't want nobody with no world reserve currency shit. We want a level playing field. That means we want to play on a field on a level where everybody has an equal shot, where everybody has an equal chance, and everybody has an equal opportunity. Ain't no fucking big homies. You know, like East Coast gangbanging. Ain't no big homies. Niggas just do whatever. And whoever try to be the big homie, we take them out.
Hey, right. I got the definition to
You
it.
know?
Level playing field.
A level playing field. Thank you. Tawad, I was gonna have a cop grab, but Tawad, you own the money, but bring it out.
Hey, I got two of them from the Wikipedia, but this is the first one. A level playing field refers to a situation where all participants operate under the same rules, ensures fairness and equal opportunity, though not necessarily equal outcomes. The definition and origin. The term originates from sports, where the sloped playing field were given one team an unfair advantage. Metaphorically, a level playing field means that no external factors unfairly favor one participant over another, allowing competition to be based on skill, effort, or merit rather than unequal conditions. It emphasizes.
It's fucking done. With that being said, because once these other countries is able to operate on a level playing field, nobody gonna want to fucking be here no more. Motherfuckers gonna leave this bitch. See, what America was able to do for years, they was able to deprive these countries of economic growth.
Yeah.
Like they got the book Economic Hitman by Josh Patash. What they'll do is they'll go over to, because you'll ask, why would an African leave Africa all the way to come here just to work in a fucking gas station to feed his family? That don't make no fucking sense.
Right.
See, because what America does is they go over there, they fuck these other countries up through the IMF. You know what I mean? So they loan them money, because it's what the scripture say, the borrower is servant to the lender. They loan them money to where they can't pay them back, and they get leverage in their countries, and they destroy their countries economically. So now all of y'all got to come to the whore to get paid and go back to your country, even though this country is a beautiful country, like the Caribbean islands and all these different countries, but it's so economically fucked up that people can't live there. But now that it's a level playing field and America is no longer the big bad wolf as far as the world's reserves currency, everybody is playing from a level playing field. So these countries is going to be able to build up their own countries, support their own citizens, and then that's going to kill tourism, all of that shit. And what's going to happen to Babylon at that point? This shit going to plummet, because one thing that keep this shit going is the foreigners, is the shit, this and that. But other people going to be like, look, why the fuck you could go to America? Let's go to South Africa. Let's go to Johannesburg. Let's go to fucking the Philippines. Let's go to fucking Thailand. We ain't got to go to America. Remember how New York used to be the shit? Everybody wanted to go to New York. But now you got other big cities. Let's go to Austin, Texas. Let's go to fucking San Diego. You got other cities that's up and coming. New York ain't the shit no more. Not how it was like in the 90s where everybody was on New York then.
Now everybody want to go to Dubai.
Yeah, because the whole world, see, the elites is making this shit global. The whole fucking world has got to get hit with this MOTB. And that America's the big bad wolf shit, and one key player, everybody come to Babylon, and all the countries is starving economically. Only the countries in the West got all the money. That shit is over with, because there's no way you could hit the whole planet playing like that. You got to come up with a level playing field. I'll finish that on that level playing field, and then we brothers get their last thoughts and close out. We touch on his Revelations 11 off camera.
All right, Con. All right, finishing it up. It says it emphasizes formal equality of opportunity, not guaranteed success for anyone. Applications. You got business and economics.
Right. 11, get it a level playing field as far as business and economics. But that's good you showed what it originally meant, because it originally came from sports. You ever people say you fighting an uphill battle? So if you got your troops fighting an uphill battle, your troops got to pull a hill and fight these motherfuckers. So it's just like, yo, we at a disadvantage, and that's how America had it for since the petrodollar in '71. We know with Nixon going into that history, you know. So it's going to be a level playing field, and the elites got to like, look, whoever willing to get down, and the BRICS countries is down with it. The BRICS countries is with it. They like, look, we with that shit. Anything that'll dethrone the U.S. as being a world reserve currency, they with that shit. And the only best way to do it is to go digital. And that's why Trump said, like, we in a race to make America the top country in cryptocurrency. We in a race. America want to be the top leading country in cryptocurrency, because China and Russia and all of them, they already on it.
Been on it.
And they know that is a way to dethrone Babylon as the world reserve currency. And the only way to do it is to go digital. So the BRICS countries is already on it. Babylon is late. In Europe, they just passed the MiCA regulations. MiCA, M-I-C-A. That's basically the Clarity Act of Europe. Pull that up. The MiCA regulations passed. They passed it July 1st. So we're going to read that a little bit. But finish that, Yaikwab.
All right, this is business and economics. Getting on a level playing field. Governments and regulators often aim to create a level playing field through consistent rules, such as tax policy, safety standards, or industry regulations. For example, requiring all manufacturers to meet the same safety standards ensures that no company gains an unfair advantage.
Right,
however,
so that's going to fuck Babylon up, because Babylon was able to bully shit. They was able to overtax shit. They was able to sanction niggas to where the other countries didn't have a fair advantage. So now the elites, the big homie on the left-hand side through Satan, coming through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, got it where all these countries is hitting a level playing field. But it's going to be done digitally. And it ain't going to be nobody snaking nobody. We all going to play by the same set field of rules. And Babylon ain't used to nothing like that. Babylon used to saying, it's my way or the highway. If you don't like it like this, or you don't want to pay this, or you don't want to do this, fuck you. We'll put sanctions on you. They ain't going to be able to do that shit now.
They gonna say fuck your sanctions.
Right, because you can't sanction us if your currency ain't the top currency. We could do deals without your ass. We don't need your money.
Yo, Esau gonna trip out and start bombing something. Hey, that's what's gonna happen. Hey, Esau not, hell nah. Esau can't live if he not on top.
Right.
Like, that's just what it is. Like, and then it's like the scriptures talk about how Esau, if the Lord don't come back, it'd be no flesh on the earth. If it was just him.
It's still Esau, because it's regular Esau. You see, what the elites figured out, they figured out that this NWO is, because it's about that C-hip.
Right.
This ain't a white thing. We gotta chip the whole fucking planet. It ain't about, we Esau and all of that, but in order for us to go with this new world order, you gotta think big globally.
Right.
You got to get off of that Europe and America shit. You got to think Zimbabwe. You got to think the Virgin Islands. You got to think Cape Verde. You got to think big. This shit is bigger than Nino Brown. This shit is bigger than Nino Brown. Kareem wasn't here to the CMV.
Kareem Akbar.
So Esau knows that. He like, look, we got to get off of, yeah, he's still a racist devil. The scriptures say kept his hatred forever, but the elites, like, look, we got to get off of this white man shit in a sense, and push this shit globally and let these other motherfuckers on board this system so we can see hit the whole world. That's the only way it's going to work. We got to give them a fair shot. We got to let them in. We got to let them on board. On board to the beast system. We got to let everybody in. If we don't let them in, it's going to be places on this planet where you could go to where you won't be tried, and that's not the scriptures. The scripture said the hour of temptation is to try the whole world.
Right, come.
So Esau got to on board all these countries. He don't give a fuck what you look like. He trying to put a sea hip in your ass. Man, woman, child, fish, piranha, bird. He trying to put a sea hip in your ass.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14. Babylon they know they burden. They know what they gotta carry, so they gonna do it the best way they can. It says in Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14, it shall be as a choice robe and as a sheep that no man taketh up. Then shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. Global currency, everybody gonna have a stake in it. They ain't gotta come here to Babylon. They gonna leave this place.
Yeah, because if first of all, these countries, they got better women, they got better laws.
Ooh.
I mean, they got better morals, not everywhere, but a lot of places morally is better than Babylon. Their infrastructure is better than Babylon in every way except economically, because America destroyed their countries economically. So now that their countries got economics, it's no reason they have to leave their own lands.
Right. It's no longer America's paved. The streets are paved with gold no more.
Yeah, like if you got everything here, why the fuck I'm gonna go over there? Our women look better than y'all's. Like our women more submissive than y'all. You know what I mean? We got our own jobs and market and money. We got our own beaches. Our land our water is clearer than y'all. Shit is fucked up over there. Why the fuck I'm gonna go over there for? Americans trying to leave that bitch and come over here. Why are we gonna leave our shit and go over there? Only reason we left, period, it was to make money. Like the scriptures call America the whore. Revelation 17. And what you do with a whore, you use her for the box or whatever, some dome, and you get rid of her.
Right.
You don't keep her around after you have sex with her, because if you did, she gonna start stealing from you and shit like that. So after you have sex with her, you get rid of her. So that's what these countries been doing with America for the longest. They come here, they work, they make money, and they bounce. But now a level playing field is being established, and these countries is being built up at a rapid rate. I think he Levite actually, Ibrahim Traore, he building up Burkina Faso, a country out there in West Africa. He building that shit up like rapidly, which is he nothing but really control opposition when you really look at it. But that's showing you that like Africa, that old image of Africa, like, you know, motherfuckers flies flying on you and shit like that. Hell no. The elites parts of Africa, that shit shitting on Babylon. They got buildings and all that shit out there. Parts of the world, but what America does is they show you on TV these countries looking fucked up. And you be like, hell no, I ain't going over there. But when you actually go over there, that shit look like heaven.
Yeah.
But
the economics is down. You got that MiCA regulations.
I'll grab it for you.
Yeah.
All right.
MiCA regulations. They passed it July 1st. This couple of days ago.
I got it right here. All right, this is MiCA regulations. The markets in crypto assets. That's what MiCA means. Regulations. A regulation is a proposed framework aimed at regulating cryptocurrencies and related services within the European Union. It seeks to establish uniform market rules, that level playing field, like you were saying. Uniform market rules for crypto assets that are not covered by existing financial legislation, promoting investor protection, boom, getting into it, market integrity, boom, and financial stability. The regulation is set to enter into force on 30th. Oh, it is already in it on December 30th, 2024, with certain provisions applying earlier. And
it's fully official.
Got one a day ago.
July 1st, like 3 days ago, it was stamped.
Yeah. Hold on, yeah. This one is well, I had got an old one. Let me wow.
It says say something about July 1st.
Okay, yeah, here we go. This is MiCA regulation, July 1st, 2026 deadline explained. It says the markets in crypto assets regulations is the EU's first unified framework for regulating crypto assets, replacing fragmented national rules with a single harmonized regime across all 27 EU member states. Key facts about the July 1st, 2026 deadline. Hard. Now, I don't really know what it's about to get into. You want me to keep going?
That's basically it. Brothers could check it out, later. I just want to. So basically, oh shit, my shit about to die.
Yeah. Like you were saying, the equality, the level playing field.
The MiCA regulations or MiCA regulations is basically the European Clarity Act. They don't call it the Clarity Act because that's what it's called in Babylon. But it's nothing but an equivalent to the Babylonian Clarity Act. That's all it is. You still it? Yeah, it's nothing but an extension of the Clarity Act. Basically, it's not an extension. It's a European version of the Clarity Act. So my thing is this: if the beast did it, how long would it be before the whore do it? You know what I mean? If Europe did it with the 27 states, which really mean countries, right? If the EU did it and they fully in effect, how much longer till Babylon pass it?
Right.
And they basically part of the same Edomite European system. You know what I mean? The whore that rode the beast, pursuant to Revelation 17. But brothers could drop it there if y'all brothers got something to say. Anything else. Beautiful lesson.
Yeah.
Well, if brothers want to add a point or two.
Yeah, just
if not, we could close it out.
Still want to talk about what's happening right now. I bring it up. I beat the dead horse about the tank bottoms. All right, about the upcoming oil. The talks about the oil crisis, like that. Now, if I was a betting man, I would say that right there is going to lead into a lot of stuff, happening here in Babylon unless they open it. Now, Trump out of his own mouth said, if something don't change, he said, you want to see Bedlam? Now, when you look up the definition of Bedlam, it means what? Chaos and confusion. So that's coming from the president of the United States that wants Bedlam.
Okay.
So when you like, I'm gonna put it right here. Define Bedlam. Right. Bedlam right here means a scene of uproar and confusion, uproar, pandemonium, mayhem. Right. So he's like, yo, we only got 4, and the only reason he said that is because he thought that he was about to sign that MOU and get the Straits of Hormuz open. He wasn't supposed to say that. But what's going to happen right now on the July 4th, you know, you're going to have gas usage increase. So afterwards, don't be surprised if you hear headlines talking about, hey, gas prices is increasing, or tank bottoms, or people making videos talking about how there's no gas at some gas stations. And this will lead into certain other things. If I was a betting man, I could say this can aid into the famine, Jacob's trouble, so forth and so on. And I'm not saying there's not going to be no more gas, period, but there'll be it, but there'll be a shortage.
Right.
And I think, you know, when we look at the Slack, what you say?
Like they'll be rationing it.
Yeah, rationing it. So when we look at
a civil war.
See, I was about to bring up all the Civil War, the famine, all of this is prophesied. So how is it going to come to pass? Now we know in part, so we prophesy in part. But if I was a betting man, I'm looking at what's happening, and this is collapsing the global market. Zephaniah 1 and 11. How ye inhabitants of Maktesh. Like, you know, talking about that global market collapsing. So I'm just, you know, looking at it, the Straits of Hormuz in another way. So, you know, how are they going to get the MOTB off or destroy the old world order to bring in the new world order? I don't know. We don't know. But, hey, it's just something that I say, brothers, keep the eye on. That's it.
No, that's a nice point. That's a great point.
Any other brother? You know, got something? Okay.
Nah, that's
You got your blinker on up?
Oh yeah, my bad. Salakia, my knee hit it by accident. Nah, that's it. We could close it out.
All right.
So
Okay.
the water, y'all brothers, for, you know, coming through, linking up. Definitely appreciate it, brother. Y'all brothers y'all driving or whatever, be careful out there. It's a lot of drunk motherfuckers out there and shit. Like, so definitely put up the prayers, man, if you're moving about around this this demonic holiday, you know, because these worldly people, man, they gonna have Satan on them. So brothers, just stay in the spirit, you know. Hey, but with that, you know, we like to give all praises to Yahweh, Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.